glasses. 1, Steven Universe t-shirt. Oh my god, my eyes! I should take my contacts off before I put these on! Cartoon reviewer 9-Bit Fox. Oh, well, my name's Fox, and I tell you, again, 9-Bit Fox, and we're going to go to the Star Wars the Force of Evil review. This one, Star Sleep spells. Which, I'll say right now, this right here, at least, is what I would say Moon should be, or should have been, throughout most of the second season. Because this is the Moon that I can kind of at least understand more. And the reason why, you know, like, okay, so basically just a quick setup. Marco wakes up to the house completely changed. There's a little rainforest everywhere. There are magical creatures. Star says she didn't do it, and there's also a big statue of Star's head, which apparently is just Marco's dad chiseling out. Like, what the fuck do they do? But yeah, magical head. They don't know what this problem is, but later on that night, Marco listens to, or starts hearing things happening, I believe, if I remember correctly. Checks on Star, and Star is spelling in her sleep. So Marco thinks that there might be something wrong with her. Let's see, Mom, Dad. Oh, yeah. So I think there's something wrong with her, especially, and also while Star's messing around while sleep spelling, accidentally hits the message on her mirror, and the Queen is up there going, "Hello, Star. Just remember, I just wanted to say for you to act like the Queen you're supposed to be. Okay, bye." Click. And, like, that in it right there is, like, a perfect example of what I think Queen Butterfly probably should have been. At least, and again, I'm not saying everything else, how she acts now, shouldn't be shown later. No. I am saying she should. But I'm also saying that we should have seen first how kind of like strict she was. And I'll get more of that hopefully later. But Marco then wakes Star up and says, "Alright, we're going to use some psychology on your head." And he goes, "Glasses, notepad, clothes, what is it? Marco, PhD. What's the PhD stand for?" I love some Marco's mom just watched that show. It was pretty handsome dude. Mom! I can't wait till he says he's an FBI. Because we just want to get a stupider joke. And that joke I actually really like. It's a dumb joke, but it's funny. Trying to think. But Marco then tries to go ahead and try to use psychology to help Star. Where, I'm trying to think because I have the notes up there. He goes like a couple things. Like, one, for Marco to act like someone that's very close to him. Or very close to her. And she goes, "Hey, look at Marco." Just like Marco, "I got skinny jeans, I know karate, I got a cute little mom." I just love that bit. But also, if Marco always wears skinny jeans, shouldn't his balls be basically gone from all the karate he does in them? I'm just saying, I've seen, unless they're like super skinny, unless they're not super skinny or something, you know, you don't have that, you know, enough maneuverability to freaking do a kick like that. So his balls are pretty much. In any case, you then have Marco painting a picture of her quote unquote life, and that Marco says to do. And when she does this, the main focus of it, at least in the middle, is Star being stuck with a monster of her mother wrapped around her, squeezing her. And Marco's like, "So much symbolism, so much this. What could it mean?" And I could honestly already see, like, okay, yeah, it's, even though, like, they try to brush it off saying, "Oh, no, I just like to draw monsters and unicorns." No, like, the main thing is that Star's mom is constricting of her, whether her subconscious knows it or not, is restricting her. It feels like whatever she's doing to Star or whatever, like, you know, like, you have to be queen, is putting a lot of pressure on her, like a boa constrictor. But then, I love the ink blot test too, where it goes, "Alright, Star, what do you see?" And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, "Mothman!" Like, literally, look at these. I don't know if anyone else will get it, but, like, they show the first picture. I'm like, Mothman. Like, I really want to actually do a Rorschach test to see what the fuck that says about me. They show, like, a second picture, and I'm like, Squidward with a top. Squidward with a bowler's hat. And the last one's just a dot. And then Star has a, it's my overbearing mother pressuring me to become queen. And Marco's like, oh, wow, so you have mother issues. And Star's like, yay! No, Star, that's bad. Aww. I think Star and Gur and Belle from Powerpuff Girls or Shinji would all have a great time together. Jeez. Cool thing is, Belle is kind of technically canon-ish in the Powerpuff Girls, pilot. Which actually I really like. At least she's shown in it. But, what else was there? Trying to think. But, so Marco thinks, alright. So, also there's a whole thing about Marco keeping track of how many times Star saved him and how many times he saved her. She has, like, 27. He has, like, 4. But Marco and Star think they solved the problem. Marco heads back to bed. But then Star runs into his room, starts spelling some more. Marco's like, what? I thought we fixed this. But then sees, like, some hands underneath the bed. Goes down, wakes up Star, and it turns out there's an elephant monster princess there. Which is freaking hilarious. And also, I kind of wish this was our intro to St. Olga's. Because it'd be so stupid, but also they could do a parody of the movie Face Off. But, basically, these giant elephant princesses here, and the reason why is because she escaped from St. Olga's, and what she wants to do is take Star's face, put it on her own face, and take Star's face and put it on, or take her face and put it on Star's face. And then have Star throw it into St. Olga's, because she thinks that they look exactly the same in body and everything except for face, even though this woman looks like if you took an elephant and mixed it with Ursula from The Little Mermaid. And also, there's a stupid millennial joke which is like, camera phone, where she does that randomly every once in a while, and I'm just like, I think that's a joke against all those people who always make selfies. That, or they're trying to do a lumpy space princess, which is kind of the similar thing. Still kind of dumb, but I'm just like, okay, it's stupidly dumb, so that means at least it's a little bit funny. But, so, and also, next goes that the elephant lady grabs Star and starts running through the house. Marco chasing after him until, and like Star apparently not fighting or whatever, but Star, they finally get on top of the building. Marco then basically talking to the elephant lady's not working, but then uses his psychology, tries to use his psychology to mess with her, and she's like, Marco's like, if you take your face off and replace it with hers, you're losing your future. And she's like, but I like my future. Actually, I don't like my future. I'm gonna take her face. And Marco just throws a book at her, hits her in the forehead, knocks her down, and I'm just thinking, yay! Violence saves the day! He's just so effing stupid. What else is there? Potential. But, yeah, so Star and Marco, but then Star puts on her glass, Marco's like, well, Star, looks like I saved you for once or something like that. And Star's like, why? Also, elephant lady got taken away by the princess police. Star's like, why are you keeping track or whatever? And Marco's like, well, it's because you saved me so many times. I guess, like, you're a magical princess and I'm just me and stuff like that. Star's like, I think we shouldn't keep track of everything and stuff like that. And Marco's like, yeah, you're right. But I totally saved you. Almost falls off the roof and starts to hold him up. He's like, you know what? Never mind. You know what? Yeah, I think we should just totally forget this stuff. And it kind of ends there. And, also, Elephant Lady had her own pair of dimensional scissors, which now, since we know that Hekapoo gives out the dimensional scissors to those who are worthy, does that then mean that this Elephant Lady went through Hekapoo's training and everything, and in the end came out to where she got her scissors? Like, or is it like, is it that each person who goes through Hekabu's trial has a different trial or a different, like, way of getting it? Like, do all of them have to do the whole Hekabu chasing through alternate dimensions thing? Or is there just, you know, is it just, I'm trying to think, sorry. Is it just like, okay, each one has their own version of the trial that's supposed to help them the most? Like, I don't know, Marco, in the end, he's gonna need training for the war that's coming. He's gonna need his motorcycle. He's gonna need his own paradimensional scissors, as well as knowing how to sword fight and everything. So, in the end, that all will help him eventually for him to become a, you know, someone who's gonna fight in, I'm assuming, the upcoming monster war. I don't know. But, that just makes me still more just want to watch. Like, I'm kind of hoping they're going to have an entire little, like, they could have, like, an episode or two where you could just have Marco's story of him chasing Hekabu. I kind of really want to see that. Especially since I've seen on DeviantArt someone drew a picture where it was the Samurai Jack, like, intro, but it was Hekabu and Marco. So, like, it's Hekabu sending Marco into alternate dimensions. And then, like, now the boy seeks to return to his, and claim the scissors of Hekabu. Or something like that. It's freaking funny. It's freaking awesome. Also, in that picture, they show Marco going to the Kingdom Hearts world, fighting, on, Memory Skyscraper. Freaking epic. Sorry, I'm trying to think now. I'm going off topic again. But, Star... With this episode, I liked him. But again, like, honestly, this would have been a way better way of pushing, St. Olga's into there. Like, how exactly... What was it? St. Olga's... The original thing that brought St. Olga's to the foreground to make people go to St. Olga. And honestly... If this was the case, I think I would have been a little bit happier with the St. Olga episode. Because, again, the St. Olga episode, at least to me, felt kind of underwhelming. I don't know, maybe if I rewatch, when I get to that episode, I'll rewatch it. Maybe I'll like it more. But it felt a little off. It's just like, okay, they're going to go to get Ponyhead. And, like, and they all do this all within one episode. This place that they've been building up as a super duper bad place, but in the end they got through it in one episode. Like, if they would have, like, spread this out between 2 episodes at least and made it kind of an event, that I feel like that would have been at least a little bit better. And honestly, this would have worked. You could have had that in the end. Star doesn't get saved. Star gets her face switched with Elephant Lady, and Elephant Lady gets her face switched with Star, and Star gets sent to St. Olga's, and we could have, like, kind of a pseudo parody of the movie Face Off, with Nicolas Cage and I can't really remember everyone's name. I can't remember all the actors. All I remember is Nicolas Cage and the scene where he's a priest, because I watched the Nostalgia Critic review multiple times, and the scene where he's a priest is hilarious. Oh, but he's gonna freaking eat the screen. But we could have had Star go there, and like we could have had an entire episode where Star has like this weird effed up face on it, and like, I don't know, maybe Elephant Lady tries to pose as Star, and everyone else is completely fooled by this except for Star and Marco, but Elephant Lady screws up so badly, like by the end of the episode she gets sent back to St. Olga's anyways, and they swap faces again like at the end or something. But that would have been a little bit funnier. One, that would have been a way funnier setup for, like, Star always having this horrifying face on her. But also, it would have been just, like, kind of more like, oh, crap, okay, they have to go save Star, not, you know, Ponyhead, who I could really, like, okay. So there's, out of characters I really don't like, there is Ronaldo, Lumpy Space Princess, Glossaric, and then, you know what? Yeah, we'll put Ponyhead at least there. But I'll say right now, that part right there is kind of, if I'm kind of iffy on If only because I don't know if I actually do like her or not that much, because she's just kind of the lumpy space princess of Star Versus, which is just kind of eh. But again, like, out of all the cartoon characters I extremely hate, which, mind you, they're bad guys who, you know, hurt the good guys somewhat, but I kind of like the bad guys at least. But yeah, out of all these, again, Ronaldo, Lumpy Space Princess, Glossaric, Ponyhead. So that's actually pretty low on the list for both Star Versus ones. No, Glossaric is, yeah. I still don't like Glossaric. But, where was I going with this? But, like, yeah, like, it's like, oh, okay, like, I think it would have been cooler, if anything, actually. If anything, what would have been a cooler setup for St. Olga's, and I know I've harped on this multiple times throughout other episodes, but here's an actual good way they could have done this. Star is basically, like, you know, they think Star is the elephant princess, so they lock her up in solitary confinement. They lock her up somewhere where she's trapped, basically. And you can have Marco and Ponyhead team up to go save Star. One, you can have maybe some character development with Ponyhead and make us like her a little bit more. We could have Star, like, wonder, like, how the fuck did I get in this situation? And maybe look back on her life a little bit more, and, like, maybe we could even get flashbacks of, like, Queen Butterfly or something like that. Like, her just thinking, like, maybe, like, St. Olga's trying to, like, say, like, what, trying to do, like, the whole exact same thing with the whole psychology leaning, like, what makes her tick and kind of show, like, I don't know, her worst fears to kind of try to break her to then, you know, brainwash her to make her perfect princess. And we could have, like, little flashbacks to Queen Butterfly. We could see, like, you know, like, Queen Butterfly not being that very nice of a parent. I don't mean, like, hitting her or, like, torture her or something like that. No. But I do mean, like, showing, like, how strict or something that she is. We can show at least like that, then, like, you know, we can kind of get more backstory on Star and her mother. We kind of make this little thing, I mean, you could even make this either a two-parter, or at least if you have this, you could probably make it still a two-parter, with, like, it being, like, Ponyhead and Marco's thing. Like, Marco goes there, maybe, like, Ponyhead's so rambunctious that, like, they can't control her, brainwash her. So, like, Marco teams up with Ponyhead, Marco saves Ponyhead, and then goes out to try to save everyone. And then goes out to try to do this, and then we can still have, you know, Princess Marco and everything. Like, we could have, like, Marco, like, well, fudge, how am I gonna get there and save her? And then we could still totally have the whole Princess Marco evolution and everything. Just, it's more along the lines of, instead of Star making him his costume, he has to go, like, buy a Disney costume or something like that. Or, like, not to say, like, be a Disney princess, but, like, he could buy his own little costume and then have to go to St. Olga's, maybe using using Star's dimensional scissors, which are actually Hecapu's dimensional scissors, to do it. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of better. You kind of have more. You'd have more of, like, a plot. You'd have more, like, of this being kind of an event, and at least showing some background stories, stuff like that. Like, beginning, okay, this is why Star really doesn't like her mom all that much. Because, again, by season 2, and even then, if you do that, you can then have at the end of the series, or the end of this episode, or this season, where Star loses crack of her wand, and then Star, like, you know, Star says, I'm sorry, like, all this stuff, and then you see Moon look very strict down there and just go, it's okay. Like, something like that. Like, you see, like, her then consoled her or something. Like, it's like Moon seeing that, maybe there was a scene like that, I'm not sure, but Moon seeing that she's been extremely strict to Star, and she should probably lighten the fudge up. And then go, you know what? Alright. It's okay, Star. It's alright. It's good. And then we can see then next season that develop more into season 2, like Star kind of more. But without that bit of back knowledge on Moon and Star, again, Star seems kind of like an idiot, a spoiled brat, and also a little bit unstable very at the end of that St. Olga episode. But anyways, maybe I talked too much about another episode, but anyways, this episode was funny. It was awesome. There was such a great potential right there to lead into St. Olga's at that point. but they didn't take it or they didn't think about it, which kind of sucks, and it would have been kind of hilarious. But either way, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching videos that I've done, links in the description below, or links around my Facebook description buttons right around there somewhere. Tell me what you guys think. This episode was awesome, but would you have would anyone kind of have wanted to see Star versus do a parody of Face Off a little bit? And like, you could literally have St. Olga's be kind of like the prison from this. It'd be like, wait, so our shoes are magically connected to the ground, and they follow us using dots? Yeah. That's kind of dumb, don't you think? Or something like that. I don't know. But I don't know. I think it would have been kind of funny. Like, it would still have been kind of like a jailbreak movie too. Like, that would have been one of the perfect ways for all this. And again, we could have like little bits of flashbacks with Star's things, like them trying to break down her mind and like going through memories and stuff like that. I don't know. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Links are on my Facebook right over there. And we will see you later. Magic wand!